God damn it.
So, episode 2 for this one. I plan to live in a swamp, but not just any other swamp like the first time. I'm gonna live in a mangrove swamp because it really has these cool frogs, like these gray frogs, and if I recall correctly, the villagers would still be a little bit swampy. But anyhow, the problem is that they are really, really hard to come by, and you're gonna need a lot of knowledge in the little F3 menu to find out where they are without consulting something like chunk base. By the way, please do excuse my shit mic for actual gameplay mic audio. I didn't get my good mic until let's say 2 more episodes later. And also subscribe please because that would mean a lot to me.
Goodbye, distinguished gentlemen. Because I'm out. I'm gone.
I trapped one final librarian so I can get something better than Silk Touch on an axe. You know why? Because that contradicts what everything an axe does. I mean, save for the bookshelves, I can see, but everything else is just hot garbage. Because if you're trying to cut down a tree, you might cut down some leaves, and that's just gonna fill up your inventory and piss you off. So, I think Silk Touch is terrible on an axe. I then set off in my coquette boat with a chest and aligned my camera towards the seabed so I can have some sort of ghetto sonar for shipwrecks. By the way, this is how you can somewhat inaccurately track what might be the next biome after this. So, with the F3 menu, you only need to be wary of 2 separate sections, that is, the Biome Builder and the Noise Router. But if you're a little bit more stupid, just like me, you use the Biome Builder. There are 5 values in the Biome Builder that is important if you want to find out or predict your next biome. That is PV, which is peaks and valleys, continentalness, which is C, T is temperature, E, erosion, and finally, humidity. But humidity plays a smaller role into this. But okay, so PV is peaks and valleys. So there are 5 possible things that could be displayed from it. That's valley, low, mid, high, and peak. This determines the possible landscape of this biome. Okay, so next we got continentalness. It can display deep ocean, coast, near inland, mid inland, and far inland, which essentially means that it's how far you are from land or how far you are from the ocean. E represents erosion, which means how low that land is on average. Temperature, it's self-explanatory. Lower the value, the more colder it is, and higher the value, the higher the temperature. And humidity, the more arid a place is, so a higher humidity would be somewhere with a lot of rain, so swamps, just like that. And lower the humidity, something arid, so deserts, savannas. All right. Okay, that's basically it. Do not trust me on this because I basically don't know. I don't understand this as much as you do, but that's basically a basic rundown. Please do excuse if I sound sick. I am babysitting my cat and I am allergic to them. If you want more information, just head to the Minecraft Biome Wiki and find a description of the land and then try to input that information to your biome builder, and you'll eventually find it faster than you will if you are just wandering aimlessly. So, after I raided multiple shipwrecks, I found a very contrasting village instead of contrasting sort of coast, where you can see from a low render distance multiple icebergs and a thriving coastal village with what looks to be a somewhat mild temperature. I completed my set of diamond when I created my diamond hoe, which I was pretty pretty proud of if you can hear the faint voice of me sounding sick on my shit headset mic. But anyhow, I dumped bravery like iron nuggets and sand, looted the hay bales because villagers don't eat, and ran away. Yeah, so while I was out at sea, I had somehow found a mushroom island before I found a mangrove swamp for some reason. Okay, but yeah, anyways, I did take some mycelium with me so that I wouldn't need to go back for some, just in case on that occasion I'd need it. It's good to be prepared though. On my little adventure, I found this really cool big mountain, and there was a village at the bottom of the mountain, which to the right of it also had a cherry grove. So me preparing myself for cherry wasn't really necessary. I might come back to this mountain to find me an ancient city, but because this is where they usually spawn. This though is out of the question as of right now because I am not going to an ancient city without wool, and something that would basically shield me from the madness that is the warden.
Whoa.
I went down the other side of the mountain and found a suspiciously almost completed ruined portal with enough obsidian in the chest to get me through the other side. Like, it's really suspicious. Like, I don't know the odds of that even happening, but I mean, it is what it is. I went inside the nether for the first time and there was literally nothing. So I just went back to the overworld. I found this little shattered looking savanna, which probably meant I was going the right way. Because usually mangrove swamps, they border savannas or swamps, and they usually border savannas too.
Well, I'll be damned. A mangrove too? That is cool.
I managed to score some sort of mangrove swamp combo with this really insane looking river that connects to a savanna village, which to me absolutely looks beautiful. Because, you know, with the if it was like a swamp part for the for the river, I think it would look disgusting. But it was the mangrove swamp part that turned that little river, that riverway, and it looks beautiful with all the fishes, school fish. I don't know. I'm gonna bring an axolotl, and it's probably gonna kill everybody. And finally, I stole some stupid villager's bed and robbed his sleep. That's all. Thank you.